So you have an idea for a story. Maybe you've been dreaming about writing a book series. Not just one book, but 5. And then the doubts creep in. Where do you even start? How do you plan something that big without getting overwhelmed? Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to plan a 5-book series from scratch, step by step, so you can go from idea to roadmap with confidence. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about why planning matters for a 5-book series. A series isn't just 5 random books. It's a journey for your readers and for you. Planning ahead helps you keep your story world consistent, build tension and payoff across multiple books, create characters who grow in believable ways. And from a publishing standpoint, a well-planned series sells better. Readers love bingeable content. Think of your series like a Netflix show. Readers don't want one episode and done. They want the whole season. That's why getting a roadmap in place is so powerful. So where do you start with the big idea? Ask yourself, what's the core story I want to tell across 5 books? This could be a character arc, a central conflict, or a theme. For example, over 5 books, an ordinary teen discovers her magical heritage, fights to unite divided kingdoms, and faces the Dark Queen who destroyed her family. That's your foundation. Now let's break that big picture into 5 distinct but connected stories. The first book lays the foundation for the entire series. It introduces readers to the world, its rules, and the central cast of characters. The main conflict or problem should be clearly established, giving readers a sense of what's at stake. This book doesn't need to resolve everything. In fact, it shouldn't. Instead, it should end with a strong hook, a twist, revelation, or unanswered question that leaves readers eager for more. By balancing resolution of immediate storylines with open threads, Book 1 ensures readers feel satisfied, yet compelled to dive straight into Book 2. The second book raises the tension and deepens the central conflict. Characters begin facing the actual weight of the challenges introduced in Book 1. Relationships grow more complicated. Alliances form and break. The antagonist's influence or power enemies become clearer. This book should push your protagonists outside their comfort zone, forcing them to make difficult decisions with lasting consequences. While some subplots might resolve, bigger questions emerge, creating momentum towards the larger story arc. By the end, readers should feel the scope expanding, knowing the conflict is bigger than they first realized, leaving them hungry for Book 3. Enjoying the video? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. And if you want to stay updated, turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. The midpoint of the series delivers a dramatic shift. Here, the protagonist learns a game-changing truth, gains or loses critical allies, or suffers a major setback. It's the book where nothing can return to how it was before. Stakes should escalate dramatically, and themes established earlier begin to mature. Subplots should weave together, adding complexity while moving the main story forward. The conclusion doesn't tie up loose ends, it explodes them, leaving readers desperate to see how things will resolve. By the end of Book 3, the story world feels more dangerous and the path forward less certain. This book narrows the focus, pushing all the storylines towards their breaking point. The protagonist has grown, learned from past mistakes, and is now preparing for the final showdown. Allies are tested, betrayals are revealed, and sacrifices made. The antagonist should feel nearly unbeatable here, heightening the sense of urgency. Every choice matters, and the consequences ripple across the series. The book should end on a cliffhanger or devastating twist, something that shakes the foundation of everything the characters have worked for. Readers should leave book 4 emotionally invested and desperate to see how it all resolves in the finale. The final book delivers the resolution that the entire series has been building towards. This is where all major arcs converge. The antagonist is confronted, and the ultimate stakes are resolved. The protagonist uses everything they've learned throughout the series to face their greatest test. Tensions should build steadily towards a powerful climax, whether that's an epic battle, an emotional reckoning, or a combination of both. After the climax, give readers a satisfying conclusion, tie up loose ends, resolve subplots, and show how the characters and world have changed. Leave readers with closure, but also with a sense of lasting impact. Try outlining each book with just 3 to 4 sentences at first. Don't overcomplicate it. This is your roadmap, not your final draft. Believe it or not, readers don't fall in love with plots. They fall in love with characters, and their growth is what keeps them engaged. So ask, where does each main character start in book 1, and where do they end in book 5? For example, the timid apprentice becomes the fearless leader. The grumpy detective learns to trust again. The lovers who kept breaking apart finally commit for good. Create a character arc chart. Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, Book 4, Book 5. Write one sentence on how the character grows in each. That way, their journey feels deliberate and satisfying. If you're feeling stuck or not sure how to get your book published, I offer personalized coaching to guide you step by step from first draft to hitting publish. Whether you're just starting or ready to release your book, I'll help you move forward with confidence. I offer 4 different levels: quick clarity call, a focused one-on-one session to specific publishing questions, introductory session, a quick strategy session to assess where you are in your publishing journey, self-publishing power hour, a deep dive one-on-one strategy session tailored to your publishing goals, and the indie author jumpstart, 3 one-hour coaching calls to take your book from draft to publication. Check out the link in the description. One of the biggest challenges in writing a series is maintaining a world that feels believable and consistent across multiple books. Whether you're creating an elaborate fantasy realm, a futuristic sci-fi universe, or even a cozy small-town romance, readers expect the rules of your world to stay steady. Break those rules and you risk pulling them out of the story. A practical way to manage this is to create a series Bible. This can be a simple document or spreadsheet where you track characters' names, physical descriptions, timelines, locations, and even minor details like the cafe menu in your fictional town. For fantasy or sci-fi, include maps, magic systems, or rules of technology so you don't contradict yourself later. Another key is to establish non-negotiable rules early. If your magic drains energy in book 1, it shouldn't suddenly become effortless in book 3 unless you've built in an explanation. Consistency creates trust with readers. Finally, leave room to expand. Foreshadowing is your friend. Small hints, mysterious backstories, or side characters introduced in early books can blossom into major arcs later. This not only strengthens the world, but also keeps readers engaged, eager to uncover more. What makes a great series linger in a reader's mind isn't just the characters or the setting, it's the deeper themes that tie books together. A strong series doesn't feel like 5 random stories stacked side by side. It feels like one connected body of work because it continually circles back to a central question or idea. This cohesion makes your series stronger and more memorable. Even if each installment tells a complete story, readers will feel the through line pulling them forward, encouraging them to see how your exploration of that theme unfolds. The best part? Themes evolve as your characters do. A question introduced in book 1 might get tested, flipped, or expanded in later books, keeping readers emotionally invested until the very end. If you've been dreaming about your series but don't know where to start, now you do. Your story deserves to be told, and your readers are waiting for it. Now that you've got the foundation to plan your series, the next step is figuring out how to turn your books into lasting income. Don't just write. Build a system that pays you for years to come. Watch this video and learn how to set up real author income streams that grow with every book you publish. Click here now, and I'll see you there.